Guys, listen, elite teams handle their business. Elite teams handle their business. You guys did a tremendous job today. Every single day, you got to ask yourself, man, every single day, am I being elite? Every single day. If we just do that every day, nobody will beat you. All right, it's the day that we take a step back, man, and we underachieve, and we're never okay with that, but we can't even accept it. We can't even go out there with the mentality that it can happen and I'm going to make up for it. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that's the position you put yourself in, and to continue on, it's a one day at a time. I'm elite. What do I got to do to stay elite? I got to get better every day. That's it. People that work hard and taking pride in the fact that we do it and looking forward to working hard. I think NC State is about that. I think that was one of the things that drew me here, was coming to a place that embodied that as a university. And for me, culturally, I wanted to fit in with that. I didn't want to go to a place where I didn't fit in, my family didn't fit in, and that was how I was raised, and I wanted our team to be about that.
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not for profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
Okay, it's time to belly up to the bar because it's the last call to save big on 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running. Because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Get $10,837 total savings on a 2017 F-150, plus first responders get an additional $1,000 at your Carolina Ford dealer.
There's something out there, driving you, calling you, pulling you in, closer and closer. And once you find it, it starts all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
We can't ever think that we've made it, because we haven't. You know, we're at the halfway point right now, and we want to continue this ride, and the only way to do that is to improve. We've put ourselves in a great place, but that doesn't mean we're satisfied at all. You know, I mean, it just means that we're in a place that we want to be, and we've got a great focus on where we want to go. I like to be busy. I don't know, 4th grade I started working at a golf course, you know, and just wanted to stay busy and changing battery acid in the golf carts and washing the range balls and picking up different things, and then learned how to caddy, and then ended up doing that for 4 years, and then started painting houses. And my dad worked really hard watching him grow up, and everybody in our family was the same way, so it was just kind of what you did, you know. I don't think you can mistake activity for achievement, you know. I mean, if I work really focused for 8 hours versus someone that's there 14 that is all over the place, I'm performing better. And so I just have to make sure that my staff, myself, that however long we're here, and we are here late some nights, don't get me wrong, but that we're not wasting time and that we're efficient with what we do. And my thing when I leave is, did I do everything I could do today for NC State? That's how I look at it. Do I hope that I'm doing better than the coach I'm coaching against? Yeah, I do, but I'm not going to be able to measure that, so I have to measure myself.
Come on, attention to detail, right? Attention to detail. Get it up, cock your ankle, knee up. Knee should be up. You should be able to stand tall, fellas. My grandfather, he's a preacher, and my mother's a preacher, my uncle's a preacher, so I understand the impact that they have and they've had on people's lives. And at one point, I did think about being a football coach and being a linebacker coach, but at the end of the day, it came down to me trying to decide what was going to give me an opportunity to leave an impact on young men's lives, especially me coming from a single-parent home, and this has given me a platform to serve more than anything and help young men grow. Oh, you're too far back on your heels, right? Can't be on my heels. Step forward for your feet flat. There we go. Shoulders, hips. There we go. Finish your pull now. Remember, finish my pull. Finish my pull. Finish getting full extension, okay? So I can get it, I can push down, just keep my heel engaged into the ground. Yep, and then come up out of it. Push down on it. Good posture. You see you? I want to have good posture. Yeah. Our weight room and what we do as strength and conditioning coaches is a lot of times a foundation of teams, because it gives you an opportunity to help young men grow physically, but not only physically, but mentally also, and sometimes spiritually. One of the things that we try to do, we treat them all as individuals. So trying to get to know the guys on a personal level, knowing their background, knowing their family situation, knowing some of the things they've been through. And then for my staff and I, we're always telling our guys we're going to be transparent and help them understand the things that we've been through in life, the struggles that we've had to go through. And once they understand that we're human, just like they are, it's amazing how they're willing to let their guards down. And I always ask the guys to come in, write down their short-term goals, their long-term goals, so that I understand the things that make them tick. I understand the things that are gonna help them get to where they're trying to go. And I always like to let those guys know those are the provisions. For every vision, there's provisions. The provisions are the things you put in place to get you to that vision. Perfect. Soft knee, soft hip. Hip, hands down, freeze, up, dumbbell to your side. 1, 2 second pause at the top, right? Keep my head neutral. Perfect. The football stuff, the weight room stuff is always secondary, but if we can break them, and we can break them physically and mentally, when they step out in the game, they're gonna get broken also. So there's a lot of times we put them in adverse situations where they actually do it right, and we tell them that they did it wrong and put them back on the line and see how they respond, see if they can respond to adversity. Because at the end of the day, one day football is gonna be over with, and it's gonna be done with, and they're gonna have to be fathers or leaders in Fortune 500 companies. So we're trying to give them some mental fortitude to actually grow up and be young men, and actually help them understand that they're gonna face adversity at some point in their life, and if we can help mold them now, they're gonna be that much better. Squeeze, rotate, squeeze, stabilize, right? And remember, I don't have to squat all the way down. All I'm trying to do is unlock my knees so that I don't arch my back. That makes sense? Right there. How about, now we got our lateral squats, okay? We'll work straight through, play front raise, lateral squat. One of the things that the guys understand about me is that I'm gonna be the same every day. Either you're right or you're wrong. Win or lose, we're gonna come in here and we're gonna be the same. We're going back to work. That's all I know. That's all we know around here is hard work. I think that's the blueprint of what NC State is, just a bunch of hard-working guys. And so it doesn't matter that we won against Louisville. We have another opportunity. And we always say when opportunity meets hard work, then you have great things happen. Hey, remember, another work day. Go out there, work your butts off. We got to make sure we're giving those guys a good look so they can go out there and perform, okay? Bring it in and break it. Word for the week. Hard work, let's go. Hard work.
The main job that I view operations is our sole focus is to allow the coaches to coach and the players to play and not have to worry about anything else. So everything outside of the game plan we try to handle. So we'll handle on team travel, we handle the flight and the buses for modes of transportation. We'll handle the hotel stay, the rooms, the meals. Once we get to the stadium, the equipment staff will set up the lockers and make sure those are all ready to go. Trainers will make sure that the training room set up at the hotel. We set up like a mini training room there for guys who need treatment before the game. Obviously, lots of drinks, lots of food to make sure they're properly hydrated and don't have to worry about them being hungry at all on the trip. So it's all the little things that probably go unseen more often than not, that if it all goes smoothly, no one will say anything, and that's our whole goal. We put in just as many hours during the season as the coaches. Any position in football, whether it be the equipment guy, the video staff, the graduate assistants, the coaches, the players, you have to have that. I mean, hard work, that's paramount. So I think also with that, you have to be pretty detailed and organized, because everybody can work hard, but there's so many things that have to get done. You need to make sure you have an organized process to get from A to Z. We're around the guys all the time.
Man, Joe is killing it on the tracks today.
Yeah, he's killing it.
At practice, I'm the practice DJ, so they'll come up to me and request music, or hey, that was a good day of music, or that was a terrible day of music. What are you playing out there? Like, all that kind of stuff. So I think we get to see the players' personality more in our job, because we're with them off the field, their guards down. They can be a little bit more relaxed with us. And that's kind of what motivates me to do what I do. We work with 18 to 22-year-olds. We get to watch them grow from young kids to really young men. And when they leave this program and get their degree, that's awesome. When they say, hey, Joe, you want to come to my graduation? Like, absolutely.
You're going to sit in an office someday or wherever you work, and your boss or your boss's boss is going to walk in and throw a bunch of stuff on your desk and say, I need this by this date. And a lot of people would freak out, and you'll just look at them and say, okay, I got it. And because you've been through so many things here in our program, you're never going to be fazed, you're never going to flinch. You're going to look at chaotic situations as normal and be able to handle them.
Ready, Tim?
Let's do this. Was that Mike? That's Harry. The car stopped for me.
And that's automatic emergency braking.
The Nissan Rogue family. Take on today.
Bottom line, they still can't touch you.
I'll take it.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
There's something out there, driving you, calling you, pulling you in, closer and closer. And once you find it, it stops all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not for profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
Good morning and welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where it's an absolutely gorgeous day. We're delighted to have you with us. We're at Heinz Field, the home of the NFL's Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's here that the Wolfpack is going to try to improve to 4-0 in the ACC for the first time since 2002. The Pack comes into this game with a whole lot of momentum and a 5-1 record. It's won its last 5 games. When you win, you get noticed. And State is ranked 20th in the nation in both major polls this week. That's the first time that's happened since 2003.
And I want you to close your eyes, all right? Got a story to tell you. Close your eyes. There was a little boy, and throughout the little boy's life, people often told him that he wasn't tall enough. They told him that he wasn't fast enough. They told him he wasn't strong enough. Slowly, this young man developed a callous heart. He started working out harder. He started getting stronger. Throughout his life, people constantly told him that he wasn't good enough. That he wasn't good enough. Look up, look at me. You guys are that little boy. And you got coaches here that believe in you. You got coaches here that believe in everything you do. You are good enough. You are strong enough. You are fast enough. You are equipped to go out there and be great. Darian, I love you, dude, and I know what it's like to lose somebody you care about, man. And we gonna go out there and play for you. If you have no other reason to play for Roseboro, man. Play for Roseboro. Brother, that's difficult to lose, man. I know it hurt. I know it hurt, man. But we here for you, brother. We here for you. You don't rise to the level of the occasion. You rise to the level of your training. And you guys have been trained very well. You guys have been trained for this very moment. Live it, man. Live it is special. Live it, believe it is special, man. Because it don't come around often.
You know what your best is? Do you?
Yes, sir.
Go out there and give it. Go out there and give it. I want you to dig deep, man. I want you to summon everything you got in your heart, everything you got in your gut. Everything you got, your hard work, everything you've put in, man, it's on the line today. It's on the line.
We bringing it. It started with us, we're going to end with us. We bringing it today. Yes, sir.
Here is Finley throwing up the middle, caught by Samuels, 40-yard line, heads for the right sideline. On second down to Hines around the left side. Hines carries.
I overset him on the first one. Yeah, when he came inside on that one.
Handoff goes to the back over the left side, and he's basically stuffed by Bradley Chubb. Looking to throw. He tries to fire it over the middle, and it's batted down by B.J. Hill.
Listen, on that play, he comes out and at you, you know what I mean? He comes out and at you, all right?
Here's DiNucci to throw. Fires him long. Down the right sideline. He got a man open. Rhea, end zone, touchdown.
Don't make those plays, bro. Let's go. Don't make those plays.
Handoff going to Hines over the right side. Burst through the secondary. 30-yard line. Breaks a tackle. 35-40. 45-50. Down the left side to the 30-yard line. The race is on. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Wow, 83 yards.
Hey, what's up, Garner? Pack all day, baby. That's not the only one. Let's go.
He'll get a swing pass from DiNucci out to the left side. Breaks the tackle, but then can't get away.
Get off the field, dude. Come on, Sean. Get off the field, dude.
He's running out of room now. Fires it upfield and incomplete. High punt, spiraling, beautiful punt. And it's taken by Hines at about the 8-yard line. He'll bring it up the right hash, the 15, 20, breaks free. And the race is on. Here's Hines to the 50, down the left sideline, looking back. Nobody's going to get him. This will be a Wolfpack touchdown.
I see you though. That's a good block.
I ain't behind nobody.
Reggie Gillespie in the backfield gets the handoff from Finley. He's into the secondary, 40-yard line to the 45 and out close to midfield.
We got to somehow wall off that front side because we can't block that backside back.
He looks left. He's going to throw that way, and the ball is caught by Matthews. Breaks a tackle. 40 spins away from another tackler. Takes the snap. Hands to Hall. Left side. Puts his head down. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. He looks to his right now, guns it up in the middle to wide open receiver. That's Harmon. Harmon across midfield and into Pitt territory and dropped. Finley will throw left side. He's got Myers along the sideline. Myers out of bounds near the 10-yard line. They'll take a tie into the locker room at halftime.
Extra effort. You got to dig deep. Extra effort. Extra effort right here. Extra effort right here. Just a little bit more strength. Just a little bit more strength. Let's go.
Understand this. They're not keeping the pass rush. You understand me? All right, they're max protecting and they're quick passing.
Hey, listen to me. We're not tackling. We're not catching. We're not finishing. That's it. Is that us? Sure. You don't have to be special. You need to be us. And if we're us, we are special. Line up right, play fast.
So let's see if NC State brings a little more intensity here to start the second half.
Here's a pitch to the right side to Whitehead, and he's going nowhere. He looks left, fires left, and it's picked off by State. Lopes was the intended receiver, and it was Mike Stevens who cut right in front of him. Handoff going to Hall around the right side. The Pack's got him strung out, bottled up, and they drop him.
Penalty supply.
Oh,
second down.
Take the TFL.
Looks, guns it left sideline for Lopes, misses the tackle. The State 35-40 going to Whitehead, tried to cut it back and ran right into Darian Roseboro.
Let's go, man.
Let's go, y'all.
Animal 3 now.
Let's go, man. Everybody refocus, settle in, and play ball.
Finley fakes the handoff, back to throw, fires downfield. It is caught at the 30-yard line to the 25, down to the 20. Goes Kelvin Harmon.
Go score! Go score! Put it in the box! Put it in the box!
Finley rolling out right. Here comes the rush, fires end zone, caught, touchdown! Touchdown, State.
I gave Darian for his down. Darian for his down.
Finley out of the pistol, handoff Gillespie over the left side. Gillespie into the secondary. Finley in the pocket, fires a high arching pass. Harmon's got it at the 10-yard line. Makes the catch. Handoff going to Samuel's right side, and he goes in untouched.
Hey, let's go now! Great job, baby. Hey, way to run the rock, baby. Way to run the rock.
4th and 10 from the 42. Here's a pitch to the right side. It's fumbled. One back pistol. Here is Finley handing it off to Samuels. Got a hole over the right side, 30-yard line, 25-20, 10-5, touchdown, State. DiNucci looking, scrambling. Roseboro's got him. He sacks him. DiNucci scrambling. He's going to be hit from behind, fumbles the football. It's loose on the deck. State recovers at the Pitt 38-yard line. State's winning streak is now at 6 in a row.
How about that Wolfpack?
But I'm going to tell you, we're better than that. Yes, sir. We're better than that. All right, Darian Roseboro.
Yes, sir.
Sack, forced fumble. Your dad saw that today, man.
Good job, boy.
He saw that.
There's something out there driving you, calling you, pulling you in closer and closer. And once you find it, It starts all over again. Where will your curiosity take you?
Ready, Tim?
Let's do this. Was that Mike? That's Harry. The car stopped for me.
And that's automatic emergency braking.
The Nissan Rogue family. Take on today.
Bottom line, they still can't touch you.
I'll take it.
Get to Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics.
Your electric cooperative is different. We're local, not for profit, and owned by those we serve. Our mission is to provide power at the lowest possible cost with the highest standard of service. We're different in a good way.
This portion of One with Wolfpack Football is presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, bringing real Coke taste with zero sugar and 0 calories to Wolfpack fans everywhere. I think the age of entitlement makes our job very difficult in the way they're recruited, where they're put on pedestals, and the social media and the internet stuff that goes with it, where they just feel like they're going to be walking into a situation where it's easy. That's not reality. And so when reality sets in, they realize they have to work and earn everything. You have to have people around the guys to help them through that phase, and then they start to get it. And once they turn the corner on stripping their entitlement, I guess, and teaching them about earning everything, then you start to see the product that you recruited, and it's a challenge. I mean, to me, that's the hardest thing, and it's not just here, it's in life right now.
You have kids that come in, some are highly rated, some aren't, you know, so we try to make sure we get guys that come into our culture and assimilate to who we are and what we stand for. All those things that we do, we're trying to prepare them for life and life after football. And it's amazing how life and football is sometimes a direct parallel of each other. And if you can take the lessons that you learn in football, when you step out into the real world, you're gonna have the proper tools that's gonna help you. And then also it's gonna help you not wanna give up, help you not wanna quit when things get a little tough and things don't go your way. I always tell the guys it's not about me, it's not about the coaches, but it's about them. It's about them as players coming together, growing as teammates, and helping them understand that it is a brotherhood. If we all work our butts off and have hard work and perseverance and things of that nature, we're gonna grow as a team, and we're all gonna have opportunities to shine and shine together. That's the beauty about our team. We're Wolfpack, which means it's a pack, it's not one guy. They all serve each other. It's not about them, it's about their teammates.